Yeah, we back. 90.5 FM, WSC FM and HD1 Columbia. I'm DJ Beans, the Carolina Kid.
So once again, ladies and gentlemen, like I told you, we go to the streets and we find out the hotness and what's going on, and then we bring it back to you. This is Nawd Entertainment presents country rap tune Kartel, aka KRT. Tell the people your name, man.
What's going on, man? It's Mr. BJ, man, the Well Green Gangster.
Alright, now real quick, man, everybody always wants to know who you're representing, so I see a couple names on it. I see Street Celebrity, I see Nawd Entertainment, I see KRT, of course, which is the group. Is there any particular label that you signed to currently right now?
Yeah, we with Nawd Entertainment. You
okay.
know what I'm saying? Nawd Entertainment and SCMG is actually merged together. You know what I mean? And then we put together the group Country Rap Tune Kartel.
Absolutely.
We signed Nawd Entertainment and SCMG.
Now tell the people your name again, man, because I know it's a group of y'all and we're going to get back into the rest of the group, but tell the people your name right quick.
Oh yeah, once again, man, it's Mr. BJ, man, the Well Green Gangster, man.
Mr. BJ. Now, Mr. BJ, real quick question, man. How long have you been involved with writing music as an artist?
Man, I've been writing music since like 95, you know what I mean? I picked up the pen at a young age, man. I was like 10, 11 years old. So ever since I picked it up, I ain't stopped, you know what I mean? I'm 28 now.
Okay.
So add that up.
Tell them do the math, right?
Play with that.
Now, this is what we also want to get into. One of the reasons why y'all on air tonight, and we're going to touch back on it, is that people always look to see that stage performance and that stage presence from an artist. So y'all have a performance coming up, if I'm not mistaken. So could you give them some info on that? Where can they find you at?
Oh yeah, man. We at Columbia Soundstage tomorrow night. You know what I mean? Hosted by H-Dub and 103.9. You know what I mean? So everybody surrounding South Carolina, Columbia, all the cities around, come check us out tomorrow night at Columbia Soundstage. It's going down. It's the breakout bash. You know what I mean? For the college kids, for they get out of school. So come check us out at
Already. Now I'm gonna hit you off with this one, man. Now a lot of people are starting to get back to the essence of hip hop and, you know, starting to feel the reality of what hip hop has been offering, and that's just that freedom of speech. So when people listen to you, what would you like for the people to get out of your music?
I mean, basically just like a understanding, you know what I mean? Because you can't really judge a book by its cover, you know what I mean? And that's what a lot of people in life do. And I feel like us as artists, you know what I mean, we was blessed to get the opportunity to actually let you know who we is so you can get an understanding, you know what I mean, besides what a person look like. And not just as an artist, but anybody, you know what I mean, to just listen to their story and understand the person. If you don't agree with how they is, at least you understand, you know what I mean, why they the way they are.
Now, speaking on that, I guess the next question would be, you know, you said an understanding, so what made you get into the business? I mean, what was that thing that you said to yourself, like, yo, I'm going hard with this, I'm going to be a hip-hop artist? So what was that I guess, that final line for you to make up in your mind and say, you know what, I'm getting into business?
Crazy but true. Like I said, I started back in 95, and I was like 10, 11 years old, but that's when Snoop Dogg dropped. You know what I mean? Snoop Dogg dropped Doggy Style, you know what I mean? And I wasn't even old enough to be listening to nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Believe it or not, that was it, you know what I'm saying? Once I heard it and seen how Snoop was, I was like, you know what I mean? That's what I'm going to do at an early age.
Right.
You know, so.
Now, I'm finna hit you off with some, we like to, you know, one of the things is that KRT Kartel is definitely building a fan base, and you know, a lot of the times the fan would like to know, like, on a personal level, what's like one serious thing that you had to endure in life, that you went through in life, that, you know, was, I guess, that turning point to make you stronger and not take you out? Without getting too personal, but you know, people want to know, man, because they know you've been through stuff. So I guess what we asking is to simplify the question. Can you tell us one of the major things that you have been through in life that was hard for you, and you know, how it related to you becoming stronger as an individual?
Yeah, and you know what I mean, I take it personal, you know what I'm saying, to tell you the truth. It was honestly when my grandma passed away. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And that was in 96 too. You know what I mean? So right around the time I picked up the pen, my grandma also passed away. You know what I mean? And ever since then, everything kind of been going hand in hand. The pen, it's more than music to me. It's like letting out my pain and my frustration, my fears, my pride, my everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to give you everything as a person when you meet me. Even my friends and everybody can't get that. You only can get that through the music. So
Absolutely,
you know what I mean?
absolutely, and we appreciate you sharing on that, man. Because condolences. It sounds like you handled what you handled, and I know losing a loved one is not something that's easy. So big ups and respect on that. You feel me? But I'm gonna have to get into this. Like, now that you've been acquainted with the game and pretty much finding out the do's and the don'ts of the game, what's been the most difficult thing for you since getting into the business? Like, what's been the most either difficult thing for you to understand a handle in becoming a rap artist?
Being at the bottom, you know what I'm saying? Being at the bottom and playing the numbers game and the popularity game, you know what I'm saying? Who's who, when people don't really listen to you as an artist until you pretty much on TV, or you selling a million records, or you selling out all the shows, you know what I'm saying? You pretty much don't get that until you get all the way in. So, you know what I mean? Pretty much getting into the game and kicking the door down. To me, I think that's the hardest thing to do.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely,
So,
man. Now, I'll be honest with you, just being here tonight and the reality that y'all be out there at Soundstage tomorrow, it sounds like that you've really kicked down a couple of doors already, and I like to acknowledge that, the things that y'all currently accomplished, there are a lot of entertainers, a lot of artists, especially hip-hop artists, trying to do what y'all have done already, so I encourage you to continue to do what you do, man. And if you're not finding out what's going on yet, right now we got Kartel, Country Rap Tunes Kartel, KRT in the building, represented and presented by Nawd Entertainment, and they got platinum seller beats all over the tracks, and we definitely gonna get into them wax real soon. But we gotta keep going and letting y'all know. Tell them your name again, man, first of all, before you hit you with this last one, man.
Yeah, this LB and this is Country Rap Tunes Kartel, you know what I'm saying?
Huh?
Going down.
Huh?
Now,
Tell the people where you from, man.
Man, I'm from PD. I'm from Darlington, South Carolina, 843.
Okay. They know right now. Now this is what we gonna do. We gonna go ahead and finish introducing these artists that we got in here from the Kartel, all right? But before we do that, we gonna go ahead and bust you over the head with some tracks right quick. 90.5 FM.
Yeah, 90.5 FM. You just heard VAthaBossChick featuring Cristal, Ain't No Love in the Heart of the City.
No, I'm talking about. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, I told you we always go to the street and get the hotness of the hot. And right now we got KRT Kartel in the building. And one of the next artists to step to the microphone is LB. Say something to the people, man.
Yeah, LB, man.
Now, LB, man, once again, we went into it, but we're going to jump back on and tell the people where you from again and where you represent.
Man, I'm from the PD. Darlington, South Carolina, D-Town.
Alright, and go ahead and give them that label again that you represent, man.
Man, we Nawd ENT/SCMG.
Know what I'm talking about. So, question is, man, and we want to go ahead and get into the interesting questions. First things are, if you had to answer this question the best you could, I'm gonna give it to you simple. When did you gain an interest to become a rap artist? When did that start for you?
Man, I'll say about a good 8 years ago. I saw my partner out there freestyling, and I was like, that's dope. So I was like, you know what I'm saying? I sat with him for a minute, and I just pick up the pen, and from then on, it was like, that's how you get your emotions out, your therapy. Just whatever you got on your mind, just put it on the paper.
So that includes you started writing as well about 8 years ago too, sounds like that.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna catch you off guard with this one. If you had to name some of your influences that like influenced you through hip hop, who would it be right now?
And through hip hop, be honest with you, I like Joe Budden. Like that's one of my top artists, cause when he talked emotionally about what he had going on, I can feel, I can relate to the situation sometimes.
Oh, you caught me off guard with that one, man. Joe Buttons, that was a good one. He had his run, man. He's still doing his thing, though. Now, this is the same thing that I asked Mr. BJ, and like, I know y'all a group, but everybody has like their own 16, their own 8. So, what do you expect the people, or what do you want the people to get from you when they hear you on the track, man?
I want them to get me. I want them to get something that they can relate to. I'm really big on that because I live life just like everybody else live life. So I want everybody to be able to see at least one of my experiences, because I feel like everybody goes through similar situations at some point in life, and I want everybody to at least feel one of my situations.
Now, like I asked Mr. BJ, I asked you too, man, what was that thing in life that you had to endure that made you stronger but could have broke you? That was your motivation. You know, sharing it with your fans out there who listening, man.
I would say the biggest thing was when my son left.
Wow.
The mother of my child, and say they moved out, and I was just 100% dedicated to getting stable.
Right.
So, like, seeing my son, like, growing up, seeing the Cosbys, thinking, like, that was really going to be life. And to just see that life don't always go how you plan it, so you got to make it work, was different. But these boys here just shed light on opportunity, and they
Right.
brought me back.
Right, you know my cousin, man, millionaire right now, he always told me it's not about if opportunity gonna come, it's about whoever's ready when it does, you know what I'm saying? So big ups on that, man. And last but least, go ahead and remind the people where they can come and check out LB and see the swag. But really, KRT Kartel, Nawd Entertainment representing, from what I understand, tomorrow. But I'm gonna let you go ahead and announce that information to the people right quick.
Okay, yeah, we made it easy for everybody. Everything is KRT Kartel with all K's. That's the Instagram, that's the Twitter, that's the Facebook. KRT Kartel at gmail.com. We want to make it easy for all the people to get to us. So, KRT Kartel.
Okay, absolutely. And y'all already heard the social media, and I'm gonna go ahead and go further into that. Cause guess what, y'all? If y'all want to check out KRT. You can check them out tomorrow. It's going down at the Soundstage, okay? That's 1800 Blandon Street. And it's going to be big, it's going to be hot, it's going to be innovative, and it's going to be cats from the Met represent. Well, I can't say from the Met, but y'all from the Met now. Because y'all representing for South Carolina, man. You know, I heard Georgia, you know, I heard Darlington, but, I'm going to be real with you, man. Y'all representing for the state now. Yeah, all day. So if y'all want to check that out, make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. Doors open, I believe, at 9 p.m. And they're going to rock out all night. But before we do that, we got a song. What was this? What's the first single we bringing to the people, LB?
Man, that's that You Know. It's featured by my homeboy. The Heart. I'm saying, written out. It's that R&B feel. It's that if you ain't treating your female like you supposed to be treating your female, you already know.
Alright, so you basically saying that if you think you pimping when you simping, there are men out here who gonna take your women.
You know how
that's what it sound like. So to all my players out there, I hope y'all stand up on your game. And if you don't know why, KRT is about to tell you why. Kartel is going down, 90.5 FM.
Yo.
I'll be right back. Stick on him. I like that.
Alright. Yeah, we back live and direct on 90.5 FM. You just heard Mike J featuring Too Short. Freak, let's go.
No, I'm talking about. And if you don't already know and y'all ain't been paying attention, we got KRT Kartel in the building tonight, y'all. And if y'all ain't met the third artist, y'all about to meet him right now. Go ahead and tell them people who you are and what you represent, man.
Yo, it's your boy The Heart, man. Straight from King Street, South Carolina.
And now,
Big ups to King Street, South Carolina.
Now I'm gonna tell you something, man. It really is a cartel because we got King Street, we got Darlington, and then we got Georgia by way of North Carolina. But everybody representing the state of South Carolina, so it's all good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I would take it you also are affiliated with Nawd Entertainment and the label.
You already know, Nawd.
Alright.
You already know, man.
Now The Heart, man, I heard you really blowing on the last track that we spun. What was the name of the first single we spun that y'all had tonight?
That single right there is named You Know.
Okay.
It's for the ladies, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Got to teach the dude a lesson, you feel what I'm saying?
All the time, man. Now, I'm going to ask you this, man. What got you into music, especially like the hip-hop R&B scene? Like, when did that start for you?
You know what I'm saying? Me doing the R&B, being honest, it started from church, you feel what I'm saying?
Big up.
You know what I mean? So, from church, it went from R. Kelly, you know what I mean? And then, when I saw L. Kelly doing what he doing, you know, I had to put my move on it. I had to put the Heart spin on it. You feel me?
All right, now check this out, man. So give me if you had to say a number of years, how long you've been involved with writing and doing music, what would you say? Or what age would you say you started at?
Let me see, man. I'm 26 right now. I say what? 3 years old.
Boy, you in it. You in the game heavy. You in the game.
Martin.
So.
I am unmanned. You know what I'm saying?
I heard you over there, man. Now, with that being said, and you mentioning Martin, what would be some of your influences, you know what I'm saying, from the game or the R&B perspective? Like, who were some of those artists out there that, you know, you heard and they really touched you, man?
Really touched me, man. I'm gonna say R. Kelly.
The gut one.
You already know what I mean. You got the then you got Usher with the 8701.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Then
Okay.
Then you got 112 Part 3. If you ain't know nothing but 112 Part 3, man.
Yeah. 112 was
Something
on it, man.
I'm telling
112 is on it. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and hit you with this one, man. So you mentioned some of your influences, but if you had to compare yourself to like an R&B artist that's already established in the game, what name would you call?
Nobody. I'm different.
Word up, big ups. I ain't gonna front. That's kind of like a trick question. It's kind of like a trick question, but you know we had to throw it out there, man. And you know the biggest thing is I guess the next thing, since you saying that you know you wouldn't compare yourself to anybody, what do you expect the listeners to gain, or what would you like the listeners to gain when they hear your voice over the track?
Well, see, that's easy right there because you just now heard, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's me. That's the heart. You know what I mean? That's the ladies' lover. You feel me? But then when you hear the next track, you gonna hear the other side of me, where I'm from, Kings Creek, South Carolina. You know what I mean? The road ain't been easy for me, bro. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I know, hey, I got all aspects of the game. I know the game. Street smart, book smart.
Right.
I'm ready to go. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you know I've already asked LB, I asked Mr. BJ, man, and I'm asking you now, what was one of those moments on a personal level that you had to endure and overcome that could have made you or break you? Like, you know, something that was hard.
Break me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was rest in peace Maxwell, Michael Maxwell, if you know him out there. He was alumni from Claflin University.
Okay.
My brother, you feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
And from junior high school, right there in the middle, you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Breaking out a freestyle battle, had
Right.
the team going crazy.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then when I lost my brother, man, you feel what I'm saying? It was tragic, but then it made me go harder.
Right.
You know what I mean? It made me bounce back. And I ain't gonna stop until the dream come true, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely, man. And I encourage everybody to take the wisdom that all three of y'all done spit on the mic thus far when I asked that question, man, because a lot of the times we ask for something and we don't realize what we're gonna have to endure before we get it. So it ain't nothing but respect on that, man. Now, the last thing is that before I say that, I just want to emphasize this right quick. You're performing tomorrow, right? They can expect to see you tomorrow, right?
Oh, yeah, man. Columbia Soundstage is going down tomorrow night, man. The Heart, BJ, the Well-Groomed Gangster, LP, Nawd ENT, KRT.
Huh?
We about to be on stage, man. We about to pop this thing off, man. I'm telling you, you got to come out there and check us out.
Yeah. To all my people out there, make sure y'all check out KRT Kartel tomorrow, man. And that's going down, like you said, at the Soundstage. Doors open at 9 o'clock. Be there, be square. Now, The Heart, man, go ahead. Now this next, we got another track. We got another track that I would like to talk about real quick. And what's the name of that other single y'all got for us tonight?
Yo, it's fresh out the trap, just like I say. You know what I mean? What you basically gonna expect is the other side of what you just now heard in the You Know song.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like I said, we got varieties of songs, so it's good music. Stamp it. KRT Kartel, Nawd ENT. Good. Nod your head, baby.
And that's a big thing, man, that I congratulate, you know, y'all brothers, first of all, being here, being professional to show up. We booked the date and y'all showed up. But the other thing is that, you know, hip-hop is telling this story. And too often, I think people overlook the reality of the talent that it takes to actually, you know, put a story inside of a song, which, you know, we heard the first one. Now, what was, like, when y'all was sitting around with the first single, now tell me the name of the first single again?
You Know.
Now, when y'all was sitting around, you know came about as an idea initially, I'm sure. So,
right. What
was y'all feeling when y'all came up? Was y'all just kicking it, or, you know, somebody in the camp done seen something? How did that come about?
LB.
Oh, yeah?
LB.
Oh, LB the slick one, huh?
LB say, Heart, man, I got this hook, man. Hey, listen, man, you gotta listen to it. He was like, Shawty say she gotta make it. I said, yeah, that's tight. I said, well, what if we add a baby not trying to
Right.
Like, yeah, let's do it like that. And then after, hey, BJ, Mr. Well-Groomed Gangster heard that. Dropped them verses. Man, this song really been created, man, in less than 10 minutes, bro.
Yeah, and well, that's really like talent, man. Because when I'm gonna tell you something what they do in corporate. When they trying to come up with a better idea, or they're trying to launch a business, they put smart people in the room. So when you got 3 talented artists coming together to sit in that room, it's not surprised, man, that y'all come back out. So the Heart, go ahead and get ready, man, to be prepared. Well, let me say it like this, people. Let me slow down right quick. We're going to go ahead and make sure we pay some bills before we get into this track. But right now, we got KRT Kartel in the building representing for South Carolina. As well as, you know, the Metro is on right now, y'all. And we got different parts of South Carolina coming together like it should be. Where I ain't going to say we got that Atlanta vibe. I'm just going to say we got that Unity vibe going on. But you are now tuned in to WUSC in HD1 Columbia. I'm your host, Mr. LLBJ, for a reason, in the party without a DJ. DJ Beans, the Carolina Kid. We're going to go ahead and pay some bills and holler back at you. 90.5 FM.
We're going to pay some of these bills, and we'll be right back. Hey, Bob.
If you didn't know, we got KRT Kartel in the building right now. And we're going to go ahead and get into that next single right here. Fresh out the trap, y'all. Breaking records right here on 90.5 FM.
Fresh out the trap, go ahead and listen to that.
Huh?
Ain't a joke, so ain't a damn thing funny. Part of me saying don't do it, other part is saying move it. I'm bound to lose it, so damn confused. Tired of waiting, see, man, I gotta go. Can't have step, man, it's all he knows. At my city, I'll be checking out my ditty bop. Bitching out them pretty rocks, bitching out the city block. Rolling in them, holding out my soldiers, so if you don't get it, go up, I'ma let this thing go. I'ma let this thing go. Put the money in the bag. Put the money in the bag.
I can push that one too.
Put my money in the bag.
That's right.
Put my money in the bag.
That's the way he came on. Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, straight like that, y'all. We are breaking records here on 90.5 FM. We got KRT Kartel in the building.
Yes, we are.
Fresh Out the Trap was the last track you just heard. So what we're going to do is we're going to go around back to the artists. And we'd like y'all to just speak on it right quick, man. Let the people know how they can catch up with you and any names that we missed out on tonight.
Yo, man, y'all pretty much hit all the names. It's Nawd Entertainment, KRT Kartel, and I am the Heart.
Okay, LB. Remember KRT Kartel, all K's, and that's for Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, anything you want to find on social media, we out there.
And everything my dog L said is true.
Uh-huh.
If you want to follow me on Instagram by yourself, I got my own too, Mr. BJ KRT Kartel.
You know what I'm talking about?
That's what it is, man.
Hey, if y'all ain't heard it first, y'all know y'all heard it here right here on 90.5 FM. And that's KRT Kartel in the building. They will be performing live at the soundstage 1800 Blandon Street tomorrow. So if you ain't there, it ain't my fault because it's going down, y'all. 90.5 FM. Let's go.
Hey, with the Liggery, man, we just finished the interview with USC Radio, man. Everything went great, man. We appreciate the love, too, man. The boys excellent in there, too, man. They do that thing, man. So you know what it is. KRT Kartel, Mr. BJ, Nawd ENT, SCNG, USC Radio. Man, we in the building, man. You see it for yourself, man. Going down. Salute.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy the Heart, man. Nawd ENT, KRT Kartel just now left the radio station. Interview was live. Everything was live. Check us out. I ain't know when you're gonna see this, but we should be doing shows sometimes when you see this. Make sure you check us out, KRT Kartel.
Okay, this LB, we just leaving out the radio interview. Shout out to 90.5, they doing the big. We about to fall in jet tonight. We about to spend some money. We about to go in. That's what we do every day. It's Nawd Entertainment, KRT Kartel, living the lifestyle. Let's go.
Boy, Paperboy Schmidt, man. Greenwood in here, Greenwood, South Cat, street-based entertainment, man. In here trying to do it big. Down here in Columbia, making shit happen, man. Catch us in the launch tomorrow, doing big thing, man. It's the takeover and the takeoff, man. You'll see us around your way somewhere soon, man. Just tune in. You'll see a Paperboy Schmidt, paperboyschmidt.com, man. Check me out.